Hello, my name is Ethan. I'm one of the co-founders of Mindsmith, and this is a demo of Mindsmith. To start out here at the dashboard, you can see it's a super intuitive dashboard. I have my folders here at the top and then uncategorized lessons here at the bottom. I can do all my management on the side, my personal folders, my favorites. If I have a team, I can manage my projects, members, and branding. I can also manage billing, of course. Today we'll be creating a lesson, so I'll hop into one of my projects and then click this big button in the top right, Create New, and then Generate Lesson. This brings you to what we call our AI generator. Here at the top, there are three different modes of the AI generator: instructions, converted document, and layout. Layout and instructions are really similar. Layout will replace instructions here in the next few weeks. The biggest difference between layout instructions and converted document are how they use the documents that you upload. Converted document is going to follow your document really strictly, so it'll follow the flow of the document and try to hit all the main points. The biggest drawback, though, is you don't get quite as much control over what is created by the AI because it's trying to follow your document so strictly. So that's why we have layout and instructions. They're really straightforward. All you do is tell the AI what your vision for the lesson is, add your documents, and then it uses the documents to support your vision for the lesson. So it's really versatile. I'm going to use this example here, food safety. This instructions field is super robust. So I can tell it, obviously, what I'm trying to teach, food safety. Maybe I can go into some specifics of what I'm trying to teach. So proper hygiene, foodborne illnesses, cross-contamination, required temperatures. I can also provide structural guidance for the AI. So maybe I want a summary or I don't want a summary or an introduction, and I only want a quiz at the end. Or I could tell it, I want quizzing throughout the lesson, or I want a step-by-step in the middle with an interactive section after that. So I can be really specific in the instructions I'm giving the AI here. The audience and style guide field is kind of macro guidance for the AI. So this is a prompt that's applied to the entire lesson. You can see here it's for employees at a Mexican restaurant named Muy Loco. I can also tell it like learning objectives or the tone that I want, or if I have specific definitions of terms, I can do that as well. And then if I have a team, I can save style guides for the other people in my team to have access to. I can also upload my sources, so PDF, PowerPoint, Word document, website links, and the AI will use this as context as it's creating the lesson. Of course, we have some more advanced features, so I can make it a little bit longer if I want. I can also change the different types of images. So maybe I want AI-generated images. Next thing I do is fine-tune the outline. Great, so you can see it generated this outline here. The outline is going to follow the length that we gave here. So it'll generate 5 different sections, and each section will have a topic and then a description of how that topic is taught. And the cool thing about it is that it's fully editable. So I could hop in and I could say, maybe in this core content section, this very first section, I want to say, using a story of an employee who did the wrong thing. Introduce the importance of proper hygiene in a restaurant setting. Maybe I want to delete the rest of this. I can also rearrange these, I can delete them, and I can change the section archetype. So maybe instead of doing a deep dive into content, I want to do more interactive elements. So tons of levers that I can pull as the instructional designer. Next thing I would do is just click Create, Generate Lesson. This brings you to the lesson itself. You can see it generated a title and it generated these sections that we asked it to. In the first section, this is where we asked it to generate this story of an employee who did the wrong thing. So you can see that it generated this story about Juan. But let's say I wish there was more context around this story. Then I can use our AI assistant to regenerate this tile. I just click on the assistant, click Edit Tile, and then I can say, regenerate this story with more context around Juan and what he did. And then I click Generate. Awesome, you can see it regenerated this tile with this additional context. This is also a really powerful tool because I can do other things than edit the text. I can, for example, transform certain tiles into other tiles. So I could say, convert this text tile into an accordion tile. So it'll take the same content, but it'll turn it into an accordion style teaching element. Or maybe I want to turn something into a flashcard grid or into an AI generated image. I can just tell it here in the edit tile section. I can also do things like ask it to add additional flashcards for a flashcard grid, or change, an accordion to have different things, or add accordion items or whatever. So super powerful feature here. The other thing I can do in the AI assistant is add a page. And I can get super specific here. Let's say I forgot to, maybe I didn't talk about washing hands. I could say, add a page about washing hands. And I can get really specific. I can say, include a continuation of the story of Juan. Also include a quiz question and a drag and drop activity. And I click generate. Cool. So you can see that it generated this additional page on this continuation of Juan's journey and brought in a quiz question and this drag and drop style activity. So, but let's say I don't love this AI generated image for some reason, it's sideways. All I would do is click here in the top, which gives us the settings, and I could click change and I can regenerate this image, or I can also upload an image. We also integrate with Unsplash, Giphy, and Bing. So lots of options there as you're kind of creating and editing. We also just have lots of different elements that you can drag and drop into the lessons here. So let's say I want to add an image on the side right here. All I would do is click on media and then image and drag it in right here. And then I can resize that a little bit maybe, or bring it over this way, add some space. Maybe I want to align this to the bottom. So just a lot of different tools that you have in your tool belt as you're creating the lesson. We have lots of different interactive types, different multimedia, assessment options, interactives. We also have text to audio AI narration, and you can control the theming. There are a few other kind of cool features that you'll discover. We have dynamic translation, so you can create multiple versions of the same lesson within one file, even within SCORM. You can also track your analytics, and you can get that broken down by learner even with SCORM. Track their engagement, maybe performance on individual quiz questions. You can also share a review link and see comments that people have made on the lesson. They can make these comments without needing a Mindsmith account, and you can mess with some of the more granular settings here. The last thing that you should do is just click share here at the top. These are all the different sharing settings. So I can share publicly, I can share as the review link that I mentioned. I can also export as a SCORM package. It's a dynamic SCORM package, or embed via iframe or send as an email or SMS. So if you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. You can email me at ethan@mindsmith.ai. Thanks.